Welcome to Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer or subscriber. I hope that this message resonates and helps you in some way. If you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is a general reading and they do not resonate for everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your Venus sign, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Happy birthday, Sagittarius, and to my December Capricorns. I hope you guys have a blessed month. This is your love reading. I'm doing two different love readings this month, trying to figure out if I want to go back to my older format, which is a much quicker reading, but it's past, present, future, or if I want to stick to this format. So we'll see. All right, guys, so let's go ahead shuffling. Go ahead and see what your current energy for this month is, Sagittarius. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. What's crossing that energy is the Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay, what you're coming out of, past energy, we've got the Two of Cups. All right, what you're going into, future energy, we've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. All right. What you want, Sagittarius, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Internal factors, what's driving you, we've got the Nine of Wands. All right, moving on to the advice for this reading. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Any external factors, we've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Where am I at now? Oh, hopes and fears. 10 of Wands. And the outcome card for this reading is the Page of the Page of Swords in the reverse. All right, so Sagittarius, we start off with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse in your current position. So right now, this means that things are not happening the way that you expected them to do, okay? Plans are falling apart. You're realizing that you may be in a situation, if you're in a relationship where the foundation isn't that stable, okay, foundation is shaky, or you're just realizing that whoever you're dealing with doesn't have the potential to go the distance, okay? Let me go ahead and clarify this current energy. And we get the Nine of Wands, okay? So you've got the Nine of Wands coming up for you twice. So this is a situation where you might have fought for, or you feel like this is something that perhaps is worth fighting for. So even though things aren't necessarily panning out the way you would like them to now, you're not quite ready to just let things go. For those of you who are single, I think that you're really starting to assess why you're single. You're starting to assess your past relationships, you know, anything that didn't work out. And, you know, it's that spirit of not giving up on yourself, okay? Not giving up on the fact that, you know, that love that you're looking for is out there. All right? What's crossing this current energy? We've got the Six of Cups in the reverse. So there's some issues that you guys have from the past that are causing your current issues, basically. It could be childhood issues, Sagittarius. It could be things that you experienced at a young age that have kind of subconsciously set the pace for you now. Or it's issues in this particular relationship from the past that you guys have to deal with. Clarifying, we get the High Priestess in the reverse. So this is a situation where there could be a lack of connection. All right, the High Priestess in reverse indicates a little bit of aloofness, you know, non-attachment, or a lot of detachment. So you could be with someone who isn't quite either connected to their feelings or not quite connected to you in this particular relationship. But like I said, you're just not quite ready to let go because you know that it's whatever issues you have from the past that you guys need to work out, all right? Now, interestingly enough, in the past, you guys seem to be more on the same page. With the Two of Cups, things seem to be more loving, and you guys were more connected. Now, this could be something of a relationship from the past, or maybe growing up, you might have seen your parents be in a relationship that was more loving and connected, so you're probably confused as to what's going on with you and your situation. But here we have the Nine of Pentacles to clarify that. So maybe you were happier when you were single. All right, maybe for you, you were happier when you were single or dating. And now that you are, in a situation, for those of you who are in a relationship, you're finding it more difficult, and you're finding it that it's more challenging than you expected, okay? For the rest of you, the Nine of Pentacles can represent that maybe you dealt with someone who was more confident at the time, and someone who understood that love, comes from within. They were complete within themselves. Nine of Pentacles is someone who doesn't need a relationship to make them complete. So that was either your energy in the past, and now here you are fighting to stay in a union that, has an unstable foundation, or the person you were dealing with in the past was attractive to you because of their independence, but now you're starting to realize that independence is biting you in the behind because they're so independent that you can't really connect with them. They're not allowing you to connect with them, okay? Moving on to the future, we've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. So for some of you, that is a breakup in the future. That's just more continuation of a lack of commitment, things not working out, things not going as planned, okay? So be prepared for more of that in the future energies. Clarifying that, we've got the Queen of Cups, but somehow you managed to maintain a balanced emotional outlook during that situation. For others of you, it may just be an understanding that you come to with a person that maybe you guys are better off, as friends or not in a commitment. But this Queen of Cups here can represent that this could be a water sign, that you are dealing with Sagittarius, or you're dealing with somebody who's just very balanced emotionally. All right. Now, what is it that you want? We've got the Queen of Pentacles in that position. So you want something or someone. You either want a relationship that's more stable and reliable with a commitment, or you are attracted to someone who represents the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very loving, very nurturing, could be an earth sign, but someone who you can depend on, someone you can rely on. Clarify that, though. We get the Tower, so it's almost like you want to shake things up with this person, or you feel like you guys need some shaking up, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of want to just... I don't know. I think you feel like for some of you, how some of us tend to embrace and accept the fact that sudden changes can sometimes spark things in a relationship. So I feel like for some of you, you're waiting for something sudden and unexpected to happen with this Queen of Pentacles person, whether they are an earth sign or whether they're just someone who represents that down-to-earth, loving energy. Okay, and for some of you, it's almost like you feel like it's going to take a miracle, right? But you're not ready to give up yet, and that's what's motivating you. Okay, the Nine of Wands is motivating you. The Nine of Wands is in your internal factors. So this is consciously, subconsciously, but you're not ready to let go of the situation. You've got a little bit more fight left in you. You may feel like things are challenging. You also may be attracted to situations that are challenging, okay? And just with this what you want position, with this Queen of Pentacles and this Tower card, it's like you want something that's challenging. You want a challenge with this person. You want something. Maybe you're used to working things through. And so, you're comfortable when things are topsy-turvy because that gives you an ability to get in there and make it right. Like, it's almost like you may be almost addicted to the fight, Sagittarius, okay? Like, if there's nothing going on, you're bored. It's like, what's up? Let's work. It's like, it's either that or you're used to the relationship having something that you guys have to work on. All right, clarifying that, we've got the Six of Swords, which means that you As much as you want to hang in there, I do think you're ready to move away from whatever negativity. So maybe that's what the fight is. Maybe that's what the shakeup is. You want to shake things out of stagnation. You want to shake things up and move towards a more positive connection or a more positive relationship, or take this relationship in a more positive place, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles as your advice, this indicates that you're going to have patience, Sagittarius, that sometimes things take a while, okay? So don't expect things to happen in a hurry. Also, with the Knight of Pentacles, it's about where you put your focus, okay? Where you put your focus, and about creating that stability and that security and that reliability, working on that in your relationship or your relationships, okay, going forward. Now, any of the external factors, you've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So in your external factors, there may be someone who is a bit manipulative, or someone whose emotions are not quite as balanced as yours might be. Or it could be someone who sees you as being manipulative, or having your balance, your emotions be all over the place. Clarify that, and we get the Emperor. All right, so for some of my Sagittariuses, maybe you're dealing with an Aries, and either you feel like this Aries is all over the place, or this Aries is manipulating you, or the Aries feels like you are being manipulative and all over the place. Okay, but also with the Emperor, it's about somebody who would like control. All right, somebody who would like to control the situation. Maybe someone feels like they need to get a control over the situation because you're too emotional, or you're too all over the place. Or vice versa, okay? You feel like you want to get control over a situation because the other person, or even they may be manipulative and controlling, okay? They may be trying to control the situation, and they're the one who's all over the place, okay? Because that's not impossible. All right, moving on to your hopes and your fears. We've got the Ten of Wands, so you're afraid that this relationship or this situation is going to lead to you feeling burdened. You think, you're afraid that all of the fun and happiness is going to go out the window, and it's just going to be nothing but responsibility. It's almost like you're afraid that what you're fighting for isn't going to be worth it. All right, Sagittarius. Also afraid of more stagnation. We're clarifying that we got the Ace of Wands. So you're afraid that things are going to be stagnant going forward, and it's going to be more of a struggle than it is for you now, okay? Now you have the energy. With the Nine of Wands, you have a little bit energy left. But with the Ten of Wands, you won't have any energy. So you're afraid that you're going to lose that last shred of energy that you have to be able to put into this situation. All right. Outcome of the reading is the oh my God, what? The Page of Swords in the reverse. So that represents that there is some lying, scheming, miscommunication, harsh words, arguments. There could be a lot of negativity swirling around, and that's why you need every shred of this Nine of Wands. You need every last shred of that last wand that you have left in order to make it through this situation. But clarifying that, we got the Ten of Swords, which, you're feeling hurt and betrayed, disappointed. So maybe this is an argument that leads to very nasty exchange that leaves you feeling just filleted, okay? Feeling worn out. It's like you're trying to fight, you're trying to hang in there, but the other person is not making it easy for you. And, when you are having a difficult time in relationships, sometimes things get heated. Maybe this is that tower moment, okay? For some of you, that come to Jesus moment that is coming in a relationship with someone who is a lot more down to earth than you are, Sagittarius. Okay, a lot more grounded maybe than you are. And things were just bound to come to blows with you and this person because you just felt like you weren't getting the attention that you wanted from them, or they felt like they weren't getting the attention that they wanted from you. But things have been bubbling and boiling, and so I feel like at the end of the month they all come to a head, and it's going to lead to some hurt feelings and some disappointments, even for some of you feeling like you're betrayed. Some of you may find something out that leaves you feeling hurt or leaves you feeling betrayed. All right, Sagittarius, so that has been the December love reading. I hope that you find this helpful or this resonated in some way. If you would like a more personalized reading, guys, you can go ahead and contact me at divinelovetarot@gmail.com. All my information is in the description bar below the video. And enjoy your December, guys. Happy New Year's. Happy holidays, whatever you decide to celebrate. Or if you don't celebrate, enjoy yourself. Be safe, whatever you decide to do. And I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Sagittarius.